Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. What's going on? I hope everybody had a very Merry Christmas. Had a good day. Hopefully, you didn't have to work too much. I know not everybody is lucky enough to get all those holidays off. So I adjust my hat, but hope you're also having a great Friday. Looking forward to hanging out. Have the day off, so I'm definitely in a good mood. And getting ready to hang out here for a little bit. See who all is going to be able to join in with the chat. I know this is a really busy time of year, so no worries either way. But hope you all are having a great Friday. Have a great weekend coming up in front of you. Oh, man. It's been a fun one. It's been a busy week, but a fun, busy week. Got to hang out with a lot of family. Got the kiddos in the house and their significant others, and it's been a lot of fun to have everybody sitting around a table together, and that was a great Christmas gift for me. I'll say that right there. So hopefully y'all can hear me okay and see me okay. So trying to hook everything else up here. I figure I'll see something if it's not coming through okay, but I see a few people jumping in here. Make sure my mic isn't too close so I'm not blowing your eardrums out. But we got Box Office Brawler in here saying, get any awesome DVDs for Christmas, bro. I did not get any movies, but that's okay. I said to pump the brakes on that a little bit because New Year's resolution, digging into more of the movies I have on the shelf that I have not watched yet. But I got some other really cool gifts from the family. So I have a couple of them sitting over here. Maybe we'll get into that. But actually no movies this year. But that's okay. That is okay. We got Enigma Severus in here saying, okay, what crazy shenanigans do we got going on here? I don't know. We'll see what's we'll see what's gonna happen. Some of the shenanigans comes from the chat too, so we'll have to see what everybody's up to. But like I said, hope you all are having a great Friday. Like I said, I'm in a good mood. I'm ready to hang out with some friends for a little bit, see what's up. Let me know what you got going on. If you had any big plans, if you've watched any movies, if you've done anything fun, or just getting some good relaxing time too. Just let me know. I always like talking about it. We got Doom Boogie in here saying, Wilkie, good to see you, Doom. Troy Pacelli, how we going? Or how we doing, if I could talk. Liquid Lunch Raid incoming. Thank you, sir. You're always super kind with that. Great channel member as well. And so is Box Office Brawler. I did not mention that when I was reading his chat. But thank you all so much for, help me keep the wheels turning with all this fun stuff. So I truly appreciate it. Even just, jumping in the chat is very cool for you to do that for me. So Doom said, hope you had a great Christmas. I had a great Christmas. It was a very good Christmas. Had the kids, like I said, their significant others. We had a few other family members in, and it warmed up quite a bit around where we're at. And so we actually broke the grill out and grilled some pork chops up. So had some big old pork chops. We had mashed potatoes and gravy, some cornbread casserole, some Snicker apple salad. Maybe you have to live in the Midwest to know what some of those things are. We got dogs barking in the background. We have family people here. You're going to hear all kinds of things. Like I said, I'm not professional. We're just hanging out here and people are living and watching. There's bowl games going on. There's football being watched. So I think somebody else is playing GTA 5. Everybody's getting entertained. So hopefully you can get entertained hanging out with me for a little bit too. So, Connie Cleary, what's going on? Another great channel member, the original Connie Cleary, saying, hey, Corey, happy Boxing Day. Happy Boxing Day to you too. I kind of forgot. Yeah. Our friends up north. Yeah. Is it Boxing Day? Yeah, it probably is Boxing Day today. So, shows you how little I know with that, but, I knew it was around this time of year. Forgotten World of Movies. What's going on, Andy? What's going on? Saying, hey, Corey, hope you had a great Christmas. I had a great one. I hope you did too. Hope you got some movies watched, man. Haven't hung out with you for a while. We'll have to fix that. We'll have to fix that here sometime. We got Gizmo in here. It says, I'm not here because you stopped answering me on IG. Did I? Okay, if you sent it within the last hour, Gizmo, I probably didn't get it. I'm just going to say that. When we have people around and stuff, I usually put the phone away quite a bit. So I apologize, Gizmo. I will get back to I'll get back to the grams. Got another, shouting out the Liquid Lunch Raid. Thank you so much. We got Aged Boomer in here as well. Do you have a favorite Christmas album? Actually, one that I got last year from my son and his wife is really fun. And I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but actually have fun with A Nightmare Before Christmas. And they had gotten me a double vinyl album set of that it's kind of fun to throw that on there and listen to it. I had some good memories. I saw that originally when it was in the theater, and then having my kids see that when they were younger, and then they kind of grew out of it, and then I kept on wanting to go back and watch it. So that one's pretty fun. There's a couple others I don't have right now, but I've been looking at that have some of the big classics that I grew up listening to. But anyway, that one just came to mind because that was fun, and it was also a fun gift from one of my kids. So got Netters Network in here saying Liquid Lunch Raid. Good to see you, sweetie. Hope you're doing well. Gizmo, I'm nude under my clothes. Gizmo, don't tell anybody, but so am I. Under all of this? Yep. Movie Hunter, what's going on? Saying afternoon. Good to see you, man. Got some highs back and forth. I love it. I didn't know how many people would be able to join in today. I know it's a busy time of year. I didn't know who all would have days off, or who would be back at work, or who's still working, or whatever it is. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit, and we'll see what's going on. All right, got some highs back and forth. If I miss anything, it's not on purpose. I'm just trying to run through, and I want to make sure I at least say hi to everybody jumping in, like great channel member Jeff, John Doe Juggalo. Good afternoon, Corey. I hope you had a great Christmas. It was great. It was with the wife and the kids and the family. It was great. That's all I can ask for, right? So I hope you and your family had a great one as well. So thanks for dropping in here. We got Mr. Holland Oates in here saying, hey, Corey, good to see you, sir. Good to see you. Connie was saying to Enigma, hey, good to see you again. Enigma says, I have the Xbox 360 coming my way, along with Need for Speed Most Wanted. Love that game. I also played Super Mario 3 on the classic NES Nintendo system. That sounds like a lot of fun. I still have my original 360 downstairs. So that's what's the weird thing. I kept some consoles, and some I got rid of, and then some I got rid of I really, really wish I would have hung on to. But yeah, I have the original Xbox, the Xbox 360, Xbox One, and then I have a Xbox S. What was the newer, the slimmed down version? Because at the time when those are coming out, they were hard to come by and expensive for the X, the all out one. And then I have the original PlayStation, and I have a PS5 now because that doubles as a 4K player on one of my TVs as well, and Nintendo Switch. So yeah, I've had a hard time getting rid of some. There's some I did get rid of that I wish I would not have. But yeah, I still have a bunch of old games. But Need for Speed was always a fun one. I always remember having a good time with that. So I hope you have a blast when you get that in. Adrian James, what's going on, man? Saying, hey, everyone. Good to see you, sir. Hope you're doing well. Enigma was saying to Connie, always good to see you. I always love that. Seeing everybody saying hi back and forth. Where are we at? I know. Sometimes I fall behind. I saw something pop up. Where's that at? I'm way behind. Here we go. Jeff, great friend, good buddy, great person. I was gonna say good person, but great person. Jeff was saying, let's get Corey a nice YouTube check to start 2026. No worries either way, but thank you so much. Member for 4 months, so that means you were on from pretty much the beginning as well. So I think that's all the longer it's been. So thank you so much. It's always yeah, thank you. Very kind. Jeff was also saying it was way too nice weather-wise in my area for it to be Christmas. Yeah, all our snow was melting off. We had a ton of snow before. I mean, a ton of snow. We had a couple really big snowstorms. And then it warmed up, and then we started getting rain. So when you got warmer temps that get above freezing, and then the rain on top of that, it really just shoots the snow away. So we had a little bit on the ground for yesterday, but it's pretty much gone now. There's still some in the ditches, but all right. I already can tell I've been talking a ton this week, so I'm going to got my reliable Diet Pepsi over here, so hang on just a second. Oh, I can tell I've been talking a lot. We got Holland saying chopped up Snickers in a salad. Yeah, it's not technically a salad. I think it's to make you feel better about it when you say it's a salad. But it's like, if you've never heard of it, it sounds so weird. But it's pretty darn good. Chopped up Snickers, chopped up green apples, and there's like a concoction of whipped cream, like Cool Whip, kind of Cool Whip, if you know that show. Kind of whipped cream, and I don't know what else is in it, but it's this concoction of that, like all mixed up together. Believe me, I wouldn't blame you if you said that sounds gross, but it is pretty darn good. It's pretty much it's not a salad. It's a dessert that you put on the side of your plate. And we call it a salad to make ourselves feel better about it, I think. So getting the highs back and forth. I'm going to keep on trying to keep up here. Gizmo's testing me already. Greg, what's going on, man? Greg Brewer in here saying, hey, Corey, good to see you. Holly, yeah. Yes, Gizmo, the tree with fish hanging all over. Is that how you decorate your tree, Gizmo? Where did I drop off here? Oh, right here. Doom was saying, might go see Fire and Ash for round 2. Was blown away. Nice. Oh, so you saw it, loved it, and want to go back. They're great. That's awesome when I hear somebody that loves a movie that much that wants to go back and see it right away. That's cool. That's a great feeling. Sometimes you get the whole like disappointed feeling when you come out of the theater. But yeah, if you get that where you can come out of it and be like, yeah, I'll turn around and watch it again. That is very cool. So I have not seen that yet. I actually have not seen the second one yet, The Way of Water. Again, t-shirts I should probably make at some point, but I'll put the saying on there. I own it, but I haven't watched it yet. That's the Way of the Water. I've only seen the first Avatar, so no, it's cool. I'm glad you had a great time with it. Oh, you guys are making me so happy here. This is awesome. Like I said, I didn't know right after a holiday like that, and I know not everybody celebrates it, but holiday and busy time of year, finishing up the year, I didn't know who all would be out and about. So I appreciate it very, very much. We got Sin in here. Sin's Corner saying, hello. Took my mom and son to see Song Sung Blue yesterday. Second time viewing, first time on the big screen. So glad I got to see it there. I want to see that one. That looks like such a, touching story or whatever. I want to see it. I'll just say that. Yeah, I want to see it. We'll see if I get out to the theater to watch it or not. But I'm glad you got to have a good time with your mom and your son with that one. That's awesome. Where are we at? Once in a while. Is that Anahi? I always hate Netflix. YouTube keeps on changing the tags everybody has, and it throws me off. So happy holidays, Corey. I believe this is Ani. If I'm wrong, I apologize, but that looks, I only can see a little tiny picture, but I hope you and your family are all doing great. Had a Merry Christmas and great time together. So if I got the wrong person, please don't get mad at me. I try. Gizmo, what's going on here, man? You're having too much fun, it looks like. Jeff was saying he pulled the Stewie Cool Whip. Love it. I always catch myself saying that now when I'm like, Miracle Whip or Cool Whip. Cool Whip. It's Cool Whip. That's what I said. Cool Whip. But I know. Horrible impression, but I don't know why that little skit always makes me laugh. I need to get a cut of that. I need to do that for one of my things. So that was one thing too. People have little like cool clips from movies. I need to come up with some better ones. I only have like one right now. I'm trying to figure out a good way to capture them, but also not get in trouble for showing them. So this is one I got right now. So like right now, everybody hanging out with me. This is here we'll play this one right here.
Yes! That's awesome.
Yes, that's awesome. It's awesome. You're all hanging out here. So I got to come up with some more. Maybe I'll have to get the Stewie Cool Whip episode and put that on there. Where did I leave off? Holland says, oh, it's actually Snickers. Yes. No, actually Snickers, the candy bar. They usually will buy, or at least the way my wife makes it, buy the little mini bars. And then they have like these like food. I mean, they basically look like scissors, but they're made for chopping up food, and chops them up in the little chunks, and it's all whipped up with little chunks of green apple and Cool Whip and I don't know what else is in there. I'll have to look it up, but yeah, it's a dessert. It's not a salad. It is not a salad. Doom was saying, right. And it's 3 hours and 15 minutes. It was a great experience in the theaters. Yeah. I could see where that movie, the big screen, would do it well. I'm not saying you wouldn't enjoy it at home, but there's some of those like epic, beautiful, they're really throwing a lot at you visually. I can see where a big screen would do it well. We got Jamie in here. Jamie Hart, I hope you're having a Merry Christmas as well. But Merry Christmas, Corey and chat people. Thanks for jumping in here. Good to see you. Sin was saying it's very touching and sweet, and watch the documentary it's based on here on YouTube. I will do that. I wonder if I should try to watch the movie first or the documentary first. You have to let me know if you have a recommendation on that. But yeah, I knew it was based on a true story, and there was some trials and tribulations there. But yeah, that'd be. I want to watch it sometime. I just don't know if I'll be able to get out to the theater to see it or not. But it'd be fun if I could. But we'll see. Holland saying hi to Jamie and saying Merry Christmas, and Jamie saying back to Holland. So yeah, I was saying I didn't get any movies for Christmas, which was okay. I actually kind of said, let's hold off on that. Always loved getting movies, and I would not have been upset if somebody would have given me any from the family. But I have an unwatched section that I want to try to chip away at more. So I was like, we'll maybe get into some other stuff first, which I'll get to. But I see Sin bringing a chat in here. So not sure what to recommend. I looked him up before I finished the film, so I knew what would happen. Then I saw the documentary afterwards, and what was even more of a gut punch to me, and that was even more of a gut punch. Oh, okay. Whew. All right. I'll have to see. Got Larry in here. Larry, the horror cat dad, saying dropping by to wish everybody happy holidays and hope everyone got some cool stuff. Thanks. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Jamie says, I didn't get any movies for Christmas either. That's okay. I prefer to pick them out my own. LOL. No, that's all right. No worries with that. I can understand that. Got some highs for Larry. What did I just do? Sorry, I'm reading something. I clicked something on accident, and I'm trying to break something. Saying hi to Jamie. But so two things I did get in, and hopefully I will. Oh, there we go. Yep, correction. Oh, there we go. Jamie Hart says I did get a Paris Hilton crockpot score. A Paris Hilton crockpot. I didn't know there was such a thing. Well, congrats. Hopefully you get some good meals out of that. I'll have to look that up. That sounds interesting. I'm sure it's just a regular crock pot, but Sin was saying, gotta get back to stuff around the house. We'll keep this tab open to help the view count. Have a great weekend. Oh, thanks so much. You're always so sweet about those things. So don't worry about it either way, but it's just cool for you to drop in and say hi. So Merry Christmas, and hopefully we'll be hanging out here sometime soon. It's pink. Pink crock pot. Well, I'll have to check that out. I'm gonna have to Google that after I'm done here. Larry was saying, got me some coffee and books. LOL. Sounds like a good haul to me. Yeah, that sounds all right. Sounds like a good one. I got a couple Lego sets. If I ever get off my keister and actually figure out a way to do a double camera thing and stream it, start doing some Lego sets. And I forgot to bring something else up here that was really cool that I got too. Oh, darn it. I forgot it. Maybe I can get it. But so one Lego set that I got, I talked about it before, but this ended up being a Christmas present. But we got the Nintendo Game Boy Lego set. I had one of the original one of these when it came out and thought that was the coolest thing in the world. And it's funny how much things have changed, but yeah. So have that. I'm looking forward to put that set together. I think it'd be pretty cool. I might have to I don't have a very big space here, so maybe I'll have to rotate some things through, but I think it'd be fun to have some of these in the background. This one I wasn't really expecting, but I was pretty excited because I think I'd mentioned it one time before that I liked it, but we got Gizmo. The other Gizmo. Not our buddy Gizmo, but the Gremlins Gizmo with those little 3D glasses, and you can have them sitting down or standing up, or yeah, we'll have to see how difficult this one is, but we got, that was one of my other Christmas gifts. So I thought that was pretty darn cool. I'm going to have to figure out that'll have to be one that I'll have to try to put together online, on a stream, except maybe I'll do some smaller ones first, so I don't completely embarrass myself, because it's I used to like doing Legos a lot, but it's been a while. It's been a while. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna start singing 2000s rock songs. Do a little stand. If you know, you know. Is that what you always say? Or somebody says. Hey Joel, what's going on, man? Dark Room Reviews. And hey Corey, good to see you. Saying watched Fire and Ash last night with the family. It had me and all the kiddos glued on the screen. 100% recommend watching. Cool. I'll have to check that out. I gotta watch the second one. I feel like I need to watch the second one first, and that's my own fault. I have it, and there's no reason I haven't watched it yet, but I just have not gotten to it. Uh-oh. My brother's calling. I'll have to call him back. Where am I at? I get some highs back and forth. I love it. I love everybody saying highs back and forth. Holland saying, yeah, Game Boy, the OG brick. Yeah, absolutely. With the nice green and black screen. But at the time, I remember that it was blowing my mind that I could play Mario Brothers away from the TV. So it's crazy how far things have come. Look at that compared to now, the Switch 2 is just amazing. The changes, but I still have fun playing some of those retro ones. So believe me, I've been tempted to try to track down a nice clean original Game Boy that's still functional, just to kind of have the nostalgia and play some of those games again, because I remember having so much fun with it. But yeah, we'll see. I have so much. There's other things I can check out behind me before I start buying more stuff like that. But it was definitely one that I've been hitting the eBay every once in a while to see what prices are going for. Larry was saying, nice, Corey. Was debating on getting that myself. Ooh, which one? The Game Boy or the Gizmo? Either way. I think both are. I'm pretty excited to get into either one of them. Gizmo says that Game Boy generation is so old now that they will sadly pass on soon. I will be sad. I know. That's where I was half tempted to see if I could find like a nice, clean, functional version of that, just to have the little nostalgic flashback of playing some of those games. Jamie was saying, Lego Gizmo is cute. I know. That is like, I'm afraid it's going to be difficult. Oh, the wrong one. It's just been so long. I've been out of the Lego building for so long, but I'm ready to get back in, but we'll see. I'll probably make a fool of myself trying to build that one, but that's okay. I like that one. That one's pretty cool. They're both cool. I don't mean that, but Gizmo in your house. I know. Not the right Gizmo. We got the gremlin Gizmo. Gizmo is also saying, thank you, Corey. You miss me so much that you need to build me and put you next to your bed. I think you and I had a different conversation there. I don't know. No, just joking. Like you said, that's cool. Hadn't seen that one in the wild. One of those two. They're both. I'm pretty excited to get into both of them. So we'll see. I had one I bought even previously that I need to get to. One of the botanical series ones. It's like a Japanese red maple or something. It's somewhere over there. I don't know. My office is a mess. I need to get it fixed up, but you can't see the mess. You just see that. But you got some plans. I don't have a lot of space in here, but I have some fun plans to try to do a few things so I can kind of have some of my movie collection, some of the Legos, some of the NECA figures, maybe even got a PC gaming thing here, and yeah, be my little man cave, I guess. Or you're probably gonna hear a squeaking thing. My dog got a new toy for Christmas, and he's liking it more than we thought he would, and it's very squeaky. So we'll have to see if that thing gets lost or not at some point. Where am I at? Holland says 4 AAs is well worth it. 4 double A's. Which one is that? I missed something. Sorry. He was saying, yeah, I recommend you watch the second one first. Yeah, I figured. That's just one I've been meaning to get to, but nothing against them, but they are longer movies, and it's just finding. Seems like sometimes when I get my movie watching time in, it's later at night, and a 3-hour plus movie is just not going to work. So I got to get to it. So yeah, I definitely want to see that. Definitely need to see that. Gizmo, let's hear the positivity. He says, Avatar 2 is about Free Willy and Smurfs. You don't need to see it. The third is about how bad CGI can be. Oh, Gizmo. Mr. Positivity. You always bring it. I love it. I got to try that Snickers and green apples. I'll get you the recipe. I'll get the recipe from my wife. It sounds weird. Honestly, it looks weird. But do you ever have any of those? I don't know. Maybe it's a Midwest thing. We have these like casseroles or salads for like family or holiday gatherings that honestly, if I never was exposed to it before, if I heard what was in it and I saw it, I would seriously question why somebody was asking me to eat it. Because they look a little different. I'm going to say that. But they're pretty darn good. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you have to let me know. Do you have any family recipes? Any like traditional, like if you're having a family gathering or a holiday, something like that, is there like a side dish or a dish that usually shows up that maybe you grew up with and you're just like, I love it, but I can see if somebody is new to it would be like, that looks sketchy or something. Because definitely some of ours do. And there's even some I don't eat. But that apple salad one, it looks weird. I'll admit that, but it's pretty tasty. I'll say that. How can you go wrong with Snickers, apples, and Cool Whip, right? Collector Moon Man, what's going on? Saying, hey, Corey, happy belated Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. I hope you got some good stuff. I got Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning on 4K, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Arrow Video 4K set. Nobody 2 on 4K Steelbook. Very nice. Sound like you got a good haul there. Hope you enjoy watching through those. I know I'm missing things here now. Collector Moon Man says President's Day with Mark Wahlberg on 4K, Sound of Music, the 60th anniversary 4K, and the 10th Commandment 4K Steelbook, and some chocolate and gift cards to Amazon. That's everything I got for Christmas. Very nice. Nice. Yeah, Naked Dog got all the stocking stuffers. No, not all of them, but he got one particular stocking stuffer that we did get for him. That squeaky bouncy ball. He's enjoying that a little bit more than we thought he would. So I think we ended up having to hide it at one point last night because it got a little loud when we were trying to watch some other things. So where did I miss off? He was saying it was great jumping in the chat for a bit. Have a beautiful weekend, Corey. Thank you so much for stopping by. Say hi to the family. Hope you all are doing well, and Merry Christmas. Jamie Hart says, I got a new David Lynch t-shirt that says, fix your hearts or die. A line, he says, in Twin Peaks, The Return. Nice. And I can hear they're throwing the ball for the dog to fetch it. So if you hear like a stampede and then like something crashing into a door, that's my dog. Because he's like a bull. They say a bull in a china shop. He's a wrecking ball. Holland says, do you recommend beef, turkey, or ham to go with the Snickers? Beef, turkey, or ham? I don't know. They just throw it on the side of whatever you're having. Okay, another weird one. Or I can see where somebody thinks weird. They do pickle wraps. I don't know if anybody's had pickle wraps. So they usually take like a ham, like a thinly sliced ham, like a slice of ham, spread a thin layer of cream cheese on it, put a dill pickle spear in the middle and roll it up, and then cut it. It's like basically, we talked about this before because Holland was calling it Midwest sushi. And I thought that was a great name for it because it was totally 100% accurate. So yeah, Holland coined Midwest sushi. So it definitely is. But yeah, it's pickle, cream cheese, and ham. I'm like, who came up with that? Somebody, there's some odd combinations, but that usually shows up at holiday gatherings. And like I said, Holland, I remember coining the Midwest sushi on that one. Adrian says, yes, Jamie, I've had a quiet day yesterday. Yeah, it's all right sometimes. You can kind of have some downtime and chill out. Jamie says, our family dish is Grandpa's rice pudding. All right. My husband perfected it after Grandma's. Sorry, I said it wrong. Our family dish is Grandma's rice pudding. My husband perfected it after she passed, so the pudding lives on. That's very cool. It's honestly, it's really cool to have that happen because there's things that we grow up with, or at least in our homes where we had so many like family gatherings and holiday events where there was just like this a few things that somebody made. And a lot of times, there'd be the grandma or something that would make something just great. And you always wanted to see it every year when you came back to it. And then when it gets passed down and it keeps on going on, it's fun. It's a good way to have nostalgia and then you remember them. But yeah, that was very good. Gizmo. Sorry, I'm just reading yours before you had some dogs being naughty, getting into the food. We can't leave food out with our dog. He has a bottomless pit for his stomach. You could feed him and he'll act like he is starving the minute after he finishes that thing. Like you haven't fed him for like a week after you feed him. He's great at giving you the sad eyes and acting like he's just a starving, lonely, abused dog. And he'll look like he's dead asleep. If you walk out of the room and there's some food on the counter, he is up in a second and goes for it. And he's big enough that he can get up on the counter and get stuff. So we've learned to be a little more protective of our food dishes on the counters. Holland saying the Gizmo nice. They love fish chowder. The dogs, maybe. You don't know. Jamie was saying pickle, cream cheese, and ham. Had to be a pregnant lady who came up with that. Honestly, that's probably true. There's some of those combinations that you're just like, who was the first one that was like, this might be kind of good. Let's give it a try. So, I honestly think with the whole Snicker bits and apple and whipped cream, like even that one, somebody had a craving and they wanted to mix some things up there. But yeah, I know it sounds weird. It looks weird. I will admit that. I will not argue one bit with anybody saying that, but it's something that usually shows up at holiday gatherings or at least in our neck of the woods, I would say. Oh, you guys are going back and forth. I'll let Gizmo and Holland spar there for a little bit. But the one thing I forgot to bring up here, I was going to show. My son and his wife, they got me. So last year they got me the vinyl. We were talking about the vinyl double album set for A Nightmare Before Christmas. So I opened this package and it has the thread and the hooks and everything to do 12 crochet characters from A Nightmare Before Christmas. So they thought it'd be funny. They're challenging me to figure out how to crochet and to make some of the characters from A Nightmare Before Christmas. But they said I could practice once with one of them before, but then they wanted to see me do a live stream trying to do one of them. And I don't know how well that's going to go, like, for me. I don't know if I'm talented enough to do the crocheting thing. That is something I'm not familiar with, but I do have a crochet set from Christmas now to make 12 mini figures of characters from A Nightmare Before Christmas. So we'll see what happens with that. We will see what happens with that. Hey, Nikki, how's it going? Jane Doe Latte here saying happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone had a great Christmas. I had a really great Christmas. Was with family. The kiddos were all home, so I won't complain one bit because of that. But I hope you had a great Christmas as well. Thanks for dropping in, saying hi. Yeah, Holland saying, hey, Mom, hope you had a great Christmas. I did. Thank you. Very good. Yeah, like I said, we had both kids, their significant others, and the wife and I all are on a table together, and that was good for me. That was a good Christmas present to have all of us around together. But, I am missing where I was at here. Gizmo and Holland still going back and forth. I'm trying to remember some other things that I got. Oh, I did get actually a bigger thing. Was a lower level, still great. Don't mean it that way, but laptop. So maybe I can do some live streams from different rooms using the laptop, or figure out how to do some of the Lego build type streams. And now apparently crocheting. We'll see how that goes. But oh, Gizmo and Holland going on and on. But no, it's been good. It makes me happy when you get everybody back around together. Hopefully there's some more family we'll get to see this weekend that we haven't seen yet. I hope you all have been getting to do something you enjoy, whether it's family or friends or even just chill time with yourself. You know, it's a good thing. Oh, everybody talking back and forth. But yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else interesting to say. I just wanted to hang out with you guys. Like I was sitting there and I was like, you know what? I need to go on today. I wanted to just to see what everybody was up to, who's going to be hanging out. We'll see what else is going on. Brawler, what's going on, man? Box Office Brawler saying, what's for lunch today, Corey? Or Wilkie? I have not had lunch yet. We had kind of a late breakfast brunch type of thing. So we've made jokes about this before. I was talking about weird food that we have for holidays, and some people think this is weird. Some don't if they are around it. But we have a place. It's actually a gas station chain, but they make great pizza. It's funny. They've actually been picked up on some national news things talking about how their pizza sales have gone. They've done really well for themselves with that, but they make some breakfast pizza. So, with the kids back, most of them like it. So we ended up getting some breakfast pizza. We got the, sausage egg breakfast pizza. But yeah, think of like a pizza crust with egg, sausage, cheese, and then kind of a cheese like sauce, I'd say. Very good. Very good. So we had that. You can do it with bacon as well, or they do one that's like a biscuits and gravy one, where it's like a white country gravy sauce for the sauce instead. And anyway, we had that a little later. That was about 10 o'clock this morning. So I'm doing okay. I'll just say I'm not super hungry right now. We had a few pieces of that breakfast pizza. So, yeah, Casey's Pizza, if you're around any of those. Good stuff. We have our weird pizzas that people joke about. We have our breakfast pizza from there and our taco pizza, which is pretty darn good too. But I don't know. Maybe I'll just do a little snacky thing, Brawler, and then we'll do a supper tonight. I don't eat breakfast a lot. I love breakfast food, but I don't eat it a lot. So when I do, I usually, it kind of throws me off where I'm just not like super hungry for lunch. So yeah, I know I'm super ultra healthy. I'll probably have a Diet Pepsi and just snack on a couple things and then wait for supper. So yeah, really good for me. I know. Holland was saying gas station hot food section can be good or deadly. Absolutely. I was totally joking about that. One time I went on a kind of a road trip with my dad and we stopped at it was a gas station in Nebraska. I can't remember where in Nebraska, but it was not near near a big city. So we're out in the middle of the country, which is fine. That's kind of where I live. But in Nebraska, and I'm sure Iowa ones have this too, but they had a little food section and some that's kind of being chilled, like an open fridge type thing. And they had little boxes of sushi. I decided to pass on that. I love some sushi, but that sounds like no offense to gas stations, because like I said, we love our pizza from the gas stations, but sushi from a gas station, that sounds like a gamble to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm living too protective of a life, but we'll see. You guys are going back and forth still. Jamie, LOL. Well, I'm definitely small. Swedish jeans. All right. Oh, Gizmo. I was trying. Oh, wait, that's all. Okay, the chat keeps on jumping on me here. That's the one I was looking for right there. Holland was saying, yeah, I've heard of taco pizza. It's like an avalanche of lettuce on top. Pretty much. It's, yeah, you think of like crust, cheese. They do like a sausage. They do a little different sauce with it. Sometimes they put a little bit of refried beans on there and then hit it with a bunch of lettuce and crushed up Doritos on top, Dorito chips. So yeah, super healthy. Yep. Gizmo, looks like you're having fun today. Love seeing you, man. Yeah, right. Oh, landlocked gas station sushi. Yum. Yeah. Well, it's like one of those, I even like had to stop and look at it, that I was like, I always hear jokes about it. And I never actually seen it like out in the middle of nowhere, at a gas station. And it was like at 11:30 at night or something, probably getting close to midnight. So I had to look at it, but I was like, man, who knows how long that thing's been sitting there. That was a pass for me. I passed on that one. But yeah, I'm gonna figure out. We're thinking about trying to watch a movie tonight. I don't know what's gonna happen. I usually don't. I don't sleep as much as everybody else, so maybe we'll find a movie that everybody wants to watch, and then when everybody else goes to sleep, I'll put in my movie that I know not everybody will want to watch. So sorry, I'm looking at a stack of movies right now. There's quite a few I did not get to this year that I usually throw in through the holiday season, but I haven't got to them yet. The Holdovers is one. I've not watched that one yet, and I wouldn't mind watching that one again. So we'll have to see. But that's also one. Even if it's after the first of the year, I'll watch it again. It's good enough. I'd watch it whenever. But exactly, Gizmo. Spice Gunda Adore. Someday I'm gonna have to either watch that movie or sell it or both, and that way, for the Adore one anyway. Gunda, I will never get rid of because you gifted that to me. But I am a horrible person, horrible, bad person for not watching that one yet. So I will get to that. I'm on a 5-year plan, I think, for my watch list. Just kidding. But no, I definitely will give that one a watch. I know I've been stringing you along, but anyway, yeah, I don't know. I'm just chattering now. Gizmo says, you need the poster in the background, Corey. A door poster. Do I? Do I need that? Do I need that? I can grab the movie pretty quickly. It's probably right about in that area. I think that's the A's over there. So it's got to be somewhere right around there. Hey, Anthony, what's going on? Saying, how are you, buddy? I'm doing good. I hope you're doing well. How's everything rolling in your area? Got Ari's World in here, another great channel member saying Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you too and your family. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you're doing well. I know you said it sounded like things were going really well with the healing process, so hope everything is good with that and you're back up and running around with Bear as soon as possible. My chat keeps on moving on me, so apparently I'm having trouble keeping up with it, but I will get there. Gizmo, honestly, to be honest, the movie's in the player all the time. All the time? Ari's World was saying Avatar was good. Yeah, we had some love for that. We saw a little bit earlier in the chat as well for the new one in the theater. And I said I haven't watched the second one yet, so I still need to get to that. I need to watch that one and get to the third, but we'll see if we get out to the theater to see it or not. But I could see where the theater experience would be pretty cool for that one. So Anthony was saying, hold on. I thought I just brought up a different one. Sorry. Anthony was saying, today is my Uncle Mike's birthday. Very cool. Happy birthday, Mike. Hope you have a great one. That is cool. I still got a little while before mine, so. All right. Do I read this one or not? I don't know. We'll see. Gizmo said, I broke up with Avatar after the first, but I went back and had a last number with the second. A last number with the second. I will not fall out of track and watch the third. We have broken up. You're not going to watch the third? I own the second, so I'll definitely watch that one since I own it. But I just don't know if I can watch that and then get out to the theater to see the third one before it's out. Because our theaters, they pull the movies pretty darn quick, it seems like. Ours World was saying it really is important to watch the second. Yeah, I figured I needed to do that, but now that puts that another hurdle in my path to see the third one in the theater. But that was my thinking, that I would probably would want to hit that one before seeing the third. It really plays off the second. Okay, yeah. Well, then I definitely want to watch the second one before going into that. So, Hall was saying, yes, Gizmo, I come to your New Year's Lord of the Ring Avatar marathon. You won from Sweden. Or is that what's going to happen, Gizmo? I know you do the Lord of the Rings marathon. You're gonna have rope in some other franchises as well. So get Avatar in there or whatever else. Ours World was saying IMAX 3D is very good. Yeah, I just don't have that really close to me, but that's where I need to. I need to plan more trips down or over that way, see some family, and then just kind of like work the schedule where I can drop into that IMAX theater to watch some of those, because we just don't have them. We don't have them around us. Holland said, Corey, call them and let them know to keep the third in theaters. Yeah. I'm sure they're really worried about what I think about that. I'll give that a try. I'll let you know how it goes. Yeah, I know, buddy. A trip to Des Moines. I know. I still got to figure out sometime I got to get down that way, and I'll no worries either way, but I'll have to like hit you up and just let you know if I'm going to try to hit a movie down there and see if any of you want to meet up and go watch a movie. It's always fun to do that. Holland says 6 movies together will be close to 24 hours. That's a lot of watching. I don't know if I can get through all that right away. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like I said, I didn't have a whole lot planned today. I had those 2 Lego sets. I forgot to bring that crochet set up, but man, oh man, that's gonna be an experiment for me to try that out. We'll see how that goes, but you have to let me know if that's something you all wouldn't mind watching on a live stream. Come hang out and talk to me, and then make fun of me about how bad of a crocheter I am. So definitely have not had experience with that. So, but the characters, if I could, the problem will be of making it like they show them on the pictures. Some of them look pretty darn cool, and I think it'd be fun to have some, especially leaning into Halloween and Christmas, to have some of them out. But we'll see if they even resemble what they're supposed to at that point. But they had like I said, it's 12 different characters, but man, and maybe it's just whatever. But anyway, Jack, Sally, and Zero. Those are all ones I think would be cool to have, to be able to put back behind me a little bit. But like my dogs, so I got to go with Zero a little bit. You made me snort. Crochet, yes, but careful not to poke an eye out. Yeah. You'll lose an eye with that, or whatever. Was that the Red Ryder BB gun on Christmas Story? But, but yeah, no, other than that, oh man, not much going on. Like I said, I appreciate y'all jumping out. I know this is a very busy time of year, whether it's time off with family or working or whatever, everything in between. It's a very busy time, so I appreciate y'all hanging out with me for a bit. Trying to think of something else interesting to talk about for you, so I don't just like bore you out of your minds, and then I can let you go. But yeah, I might jump on randomly. Now that I got this laptop now for Christmas, maybe I'll do just some random. I'll be sitting there having my cup of coffee in the morning or something, and just see if anybody's awake and out there chatting. If not, that's cool. I can probably talk to myself just as good as somebody else, but it's more fun when you all come in here. But yeah, I had a good group today, so I appreciate it very, very much. Will say for right now, I'll probably be wrapping it up, but I could see jumping back on somewhere in the weekend, just if time allows, for the heck of it. What do I got going on? I don't know for sure if I will be able to join, but even if I don't, Big Al Presents over on his channel, they're doing a watch along tonight. We'll see if I'm able to get in, or at least to hang out for a little bit and say hi. But if not, it's still some really nice people. If you want to hang out a little bit and talk some movies, that definitely would be a good option for you. Then I believe Monday night, I still got to set up some of the streams on YouTube and StreamYard, but I'm going to be hanging out and talking with gentleman that goes by the Script Doctor that I met through Box Office Brawler. Super cool guy, is involved with some of the industry or the business side of things. We'll see what angle we go into, just personal interest or into work or both. But I got to hang out on a live stream with him. Seemed really cool, and I thought that would be a fun one to hang out and spend some time with, to get to know a little bit better. So that will be Monday night. But other than that, I'll just be around. So if y'all are checking the posts and anything I put out there, just watch if anything pops up for this weekend. But like I said, tonight might be a possibility at Big Al Presents. If not, please still go drop in there and say hi to him. The other would be Monday night, I believe it is, that there's a possibility of hanging out with the Script Doctor and doing that on my channel. So other than that, that's what I got going on. Like I said, it's been a great last couple days, having a few days off and getting to see family and having some fun. Hope you all are doing great as well. Like I said, I appreciate y'all hanging out here. I didn't know what kind of crowd we'd have with how busy this time of year is, but very, very much appreciated. So, all right. I'll just do one goodbye this time. I won't do the Midwest goodbye. I'm just going to do one, but love y'all. Thank you very much for hanging out, and we'll definitely be back here really soon, and I hope you have a great weekend. So we'll talk to y'all really, really soon. Promise. So love y'all. Bye.